Long ago, before roads crossed the Great Plains of East Africa, before cities rose from the red earth of northern Uganda, there was a land of rolling grasslands, sacred rivers, and strong people known as the Acholi. The elders called it Piney Pa Acholi, the land of the Acholi people. In this beautiful land stood the peaceful village of Lalob, surrounded by tall shea trees, grazing cattle, and the songs of birds carried gently by the morning wind. As the sun rose over the village, smoke curled from cooking fires while women swept the compounds and children ran barefoot across the warm earth. Men prepared for the day, carrying farming tools and spears as drums echoed softly in the distance. Among the children of Lalob was a curious young boy named Osen. His eyes were full of wonder, and his heart longed to understand the stories of his ancestors. Every evening, when darkness covered the village and the moon lit the sky above the huts, the people gathered around a glowing fire. At the center sat the wise elder, Bwola, whose voice carried the wisdom of generations. The children listened closely as he spoke proudly. "One Acholi," he said. "We are Acholi. The drum teaches us unity. The land teaches us patience. And the ancestors teach us respect." The children answered together, "Io, what?" "Yes, chief." One night, young Osen leaned closer to the fire and asked softly, "Grandfather, where did the Acholi come from?" The old man smiled as sparks rose into the night sky. He pointed toward the northern horizon and began the ancient story. Long ago, the ancestors of the Acholi traveled across Africa from the north. They walked through rivers, grasslands, and forests carrying cattle, drums, spears, and the language of Luo. They followed the stars, the wisdom of the spirits, and the rhythm of the earth itself until they finally reached the fertile lands of northern Uganda. There, beside flowing rivers and rich soil, the ancestors settled and built homes for their families. They raised cattle, planted millet, sorghum, cassava, and groundnuts, and formed strong clans that lived together in peace and unity. The people respected their elders, honored the spirits of their ancestors, and valued community above all things. Life in Lalob moved with rhythm and harmony. At sunrise, women prepared traditional Acholi foods like kwan kal, millet bread served with boo, a delicious green leafy stew. The sound of wooden mortars echoed through the village as simsim paste was prepared beside clay cooking pots. Children learned the traditions of their people through stories, songs, and daily work alongside their parents. Young boys trained in wrestling and spear throwing while girls learned dances passed down through generations. The Acholi believed culture was the soul of the people, and every child carried the responsibility of protecting it. During celebrations, the entire village gathered for the great Bwola dance. Giant royal drums thundered across the land as dancers dressed in feathers, beads, and animal skins moved proudly in great circles. Dust rose beneath their feet while women sang songs of honor and history. The sound of the drums could be heard across the plains, carrying the spirit of the Acholi people into the night. But one season, darkness came upon Lalob. The rain stopped falling. Crops dried beneath the burning sun, and the cattle grew weak from hunger and thirst. Fear slowly entered the hearts of the villagers. Some blamed angry spirits while others accused neighboring clans. Division began to spread among the people. Seeing this, Bwola gathered the villagers beneath the sacred fig tree. He raised his staff and spoke with calm wisdom. "Pe wat wal weni I kinwa," he said. "We do not carry war among ourselves." To restore peace, the elders prepared the sacred Mato Opit ceremony, one of the oldest Acholi traditions of reconciliation and forgiveness. Rival clans came together before the community. From a single kalaba, they drank a bitter mixture made from the opit tree, symbolizing the bitterness of conflict being left behind forever. As the ceremony ended, silence covered the land. Then suddenly, thunder rolled across the sky. Dark clouds gathered above Lalob, and heavy rain began to fall upon the earth once more. The villagers lifted their hands toward the heavens with joy. Children danced in the rain while cattle regained strength in traveled from village to village teaching children the Acholi language, traditions, songs, and history. Around every fire he reminded the younger generation never to forget who they were. A people who lose their stories, he said, lose their spirit. And even today, when the moon rises above northern Uganda and the sound of distant drums echoes through the night air, the spirit of the Acholi still lives on. Their language continues to be spoken. Their dances still shake the earth. Their food still brings families together. Their traditions still teach peace, respect, and unity. And wherever Acholi children gather around the fire to hear the stories of their ancestors, the heart of Lalob continues to beat forever. Idi Nining, one voice asks gently. Adi Maber, another replies proudly. How are you? I am fine. For as long as the stories are remembered, the Acholi people will never be forgotten. At Afroculture Estuaries.